Hi viewers, this is Samiullah Sami and I am the bureau chief for the Markaz USA TV and today we are very happy to have with us Dr. Muhammad Mukhtar. So Dr. Sahab, we welcome you in our TV and we would like that our readers which who are spread all over the America because you have done your postgraduate from the America as well. So first of all, we would like to know that uh, how do you feel the change has affected the society overall after the COVID pandemic?
Samila, thank you very much for the opportunity. So, my greetings to all your viewers, because you mentioned that most of your viewers they are from state. So, I had a unique opportunity to spend like almost uh, 15 years in Philadelphia, where I graduated from Drexel University from there, and I served Thomas Jefferson University, Philadelphia over there. So, now coming to your question, COVID 19, this is a virus, that was never expected, of course, there has been lot more damages from this virus. But one thing is for sure, if you look on the positive side, COVID has brought us together because it led to fast development in the digitalization technologies. And in my sector, if you talk about academia, of course, in developed countries, there were a lot more efforts going on where people were getting benefit from the online teaching learning, distance education through IT means. But with COVID, it became mandatory for some time. So for countries like Pakistan and other developing country, they had an experience to get involved with this one. But I can call COVID was a big push for moving the world toward digitalization. This is the overall impact of this virus. But of course, I feel sorry for all the disturbances, like too many lives lost, and there were too much disturbance and all that stuff that has been happening. That was a very challenging for everybody in those days when it attained the status of pandemic.
Dr. If we would like to plan something in as a country which is not so developed, uh, what would you like to suggest to our scientists and the people who are in decision making and the policy making, what we should do to keep ourselves away from such pandemics, or at least to face and handle all these pandemics in the future?
Uh, Thank you very much. For that one, I am a big believer that every country should manufacture their own vaccine. There should be indigenization for vaccine manufacturing. So for that one, I think, vaccine manufacturing is not of course, you have to maintain the quality, but if you look into the science of this one, it is very simple. Of course, the manufacturing process and keeping the good manufacturing practices and evaluating the product, through these clinical trials, that's a lot more things involved over there. In every country almost have a capability and capacity, and nowadays, they can have their indigenized vaccine manufacturing program. This is number one, I will say. The other thing is infectious diseases like these viral infections, they are reality. COVID has given us a message. We were thinking in the health sector, we have become so much empowered, nothing will happen, everybody will be healthy, all that things were going on. And here comes the COVID that challenged the health system of the entire world. So for that one, of course, every country is putting their resources, but one of the top-notch resource is indigenized vaccine manufacturing.
Dr. Sabha, I would appreciate if you could shed a light on it when America is considered to be one of the is a superpower and as well as the one of the advanced country in the world when we talk about the technology or the biotech and the all other things. Now, why it happened that they were one of the most affected people as far as the deaths and the other things are concerned when we talk about the uh, COVID. How do you define it?
That is like I mean a very challenging type of question. It still need to be deciphered. That what was the main reason that why like I mean COVID did not hit so much to Pakistan, and relative to that one in America we saw a lot more issues and things like this one. One thing that I can see it like over here like I mean if we compare, let's say I mean I will compare it with Pakistan. Over here, like I mean, the environment conditions, like overall setup, like we are born and raised in a very challenging environment. If you look into US, that's a very clean and neat environment. Everything, people are getting vaccination at the right time. They have everything. So they relatively their immune system is not trained the way our immune system is trained. Probably, I think our immune system, like of course, we every day keep getting like I mean exposure to certain type of infection. Maybe we were having like I mean some type of immunity coming from those infection to whom we are exposed on daily basis, and that immunity was working over there. And compared in US, because they have the good health system, they have a better facilities, and that was the thing that like I mean came as a like I mean challenge for them. Like their people, they never saw these particular type of what we call them as a antigen or virus and thing like that one. So they suffer more than us, you know.
We would like to shift towards one of the different area to the interview of this part of the interview that you are here to attend the and the maybe more than 50 such conferences have already been done on the that is called the Vice Chancellor's Conference that you have been the vice chancellor of different universities, four universities, and right now you are heading one of the federal university, that is National Skill University. As a vice chancellor, you have a long experience. What qualities you should you think that there should be a such qualities in a vice chancellor of any university? You have been to the America, you have been different countries in Middle East, and served in many countries and in Pakistan as well for five universities. What do you suggest that these should be the qualities of a vice chancellor, or they and they if somebody has some lacking some type, the how he or she can improve it.
You know, I mean, serving vice chancellor in Pakistan is a really challenging task. And you have asked me a question for which I have to learn over here. In US, I was trained as a researcher. Of course, I was leading a program. So definitely I was having an administrative experience also in research management and thing like that one. So if you look in Pakistan, so we have a totally different environment. Here, vice chancellor has like I mean, what I can say like lot more powers. So what you have to do, and you have to run a big empire over here. Like I mean, university itself. Like I mean, you name any university. Like I mean, we every university in Pakistan. Like I was heading this Islamic University, Bahawalpur, Ghazi University, DG Khan, Government Sadiq College, Women University, Bahawalpur, or even this Dada Bhai Institute of Higher Education. So first thing what you need to have, that you should be a good team builder, and you have to identify best of the best, like I mean people who could be your companion, and they can work with you. Or you should know the goodness among other. I mean, let's say you can't find the good people. So I mean, there are some people to whom you can trust like 50%, like 50% is a good, 50% is a challenging one. So you just pay attention to the 50% good,
Good
because
one.
you always want to get the best of the best. So that is one thing. Then vice chancellor should be a good financial manager, that you have to look into, like I mean, In Pakistan, like I mean over here, I have seen each and every file very carefully that involve finances, where university funds are being spent. That basically that is the reason. When I was in Islamic University Bahawalpur, it emerged as one of the most prosperous university. And today I also believe if the vice chancellor is good, none of the Pakistani university can go in deficit, because public sector university, they generate so much fund. The only thing is they need to be utilized in a careful way. Then the major stakeholder of any university, they are students. So, I mean, they are really your customer. Of course, you have to pay more attention to your customer. So, you should devise program. You should put your effort. All your effort should be directed toward facilitating students. And you should be, you yourself should get involved, get engaged with the students, and just make sure like you are tackling their problems, tackling their issues. So I never have a problem. Even like sometime if the student problem is my problem, I go and sit with them, I talk to them, that gets settled over there. And on top of that, the community basically, because every university has a certain community. I am a big believer in this one. That I got a lot more support, during my services at the Islamic University Bahawalpur. Like the community of Bahawalpur, like if I need like something, there are no funds from the government side. I need, let's say, 1 million Pak rupees. So, I mean, within second, I can get this one from the community people, and they have so much trust in me that this will never get misused. So, I mean, when there were university gathering, functions, program, so every time we used to have a lot more program. So that's another aspect, like you should have a good relationship with the community, because your university and your success basically depends on the students and of course on the community. And there are a lot more other aspects that we can talk a lot, but of course university owes and owns as well as has the responsibility for several other things also.
Sir, would you like to elaborate on some how we can generate some new avenues for the revenue generation for the Pakistani university, particularly when we talk about the public sector university? It has always been said that we have a lack of funds and all these things. How they should tackle it and what they can do in that aspect?
So, my daughter always used to say me, that, it's over here. If you have to think about something novel, so same generating funds or making a university prosperous is your innovative imagination. Currently I am heading this National Skill University, Islamabad. Our university is not only a educational center, it's also a shop also. And you will ask me how that is a shop. So I share with you, like we have a mechanical engineering technology where we teach automotive engineering. Okay, what we do, our students, our teacher, they offer services also. You come over there, we can fix your car. And for that one, the money that comes in, what we do, we have got this approval from our university senate. 35% goes into the pocket of the professor, 65% goes into the university. Now imagine if you even start your own business, you can't earn so much. Over here, you make a lot more money that you are getting over here. So this is one of the major avenue that comes over there. The other is as I shared with you, engaging community. This is the only university in the country that has approved industrial advisory council. Now they are in the vicinity we have another hotel, Serena Hotel. The gentleman who is running the Serena Hotel, Mr. Aziz Bolani, he is on that advisory council. He is always guiding us if we had to run any hospitality program. So we have to get guidance from him. And of course, today also in the Vice Chancellor conference was being mentioned as we were talking to you and I were talking to one of our friend. He mentioned like, I mean, you know business once you do it by yourself,
Yes.
you know. So that's the type of people. We have 16 to 17 people from different, like from IT side, from business side, and all these, they keep guiding us. They not only guide us because they get involved with the philanthropy also. Whenever we need money, they will come, okay, we will give it to you. They build a very good IT lab over there. So these are like, I mean, this is a few to mention over here. Of course, like, I mean, if you go into the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan, they are very much telling the university that you have resources, you utilize them. Like you have a good auditorium that could be rented out. You have a good ground that could be, and a lot more universities have been doing this one. The other one is alumni, attracting the alumni. Like, I mean, because this is a new university, but if, I mean, I share with you the experience of Islamia University, Bahawalpur, the alumni has been a big support to us. So, I mean, it's just the thinking process. Of course, your research, you have a good professor, you come up with a good product, that product can, but single product can bring so much money that can take off the entire budget, like, I mean, you can generate from that one. So the opportunities exist. There are millions of opportunity for the university. So none of the university or institution in Pakistan can have a challenge if we innovatively look into that one. And if the government, sometime there are hurdles also, you know, like in Islamia University Bahawalpur, like we were developing cotton seed, like, I mean, we want to market it, and we got certain restriction that we are not allowed to market that one. Otherwise, that university from that seed making or developing seed, cotton seed, because cotton is one of the major crop in the southern Punjab as well as in the Punjab province, we can generate so much fund. So these are like, I mean, as I share with you, uh, there is no limit for innovation in generating funds. So you have to look into this one. So where you can do what. So that's what it is. It's the community around you that basically guides you that what good can you do.
So you have been the international student as well because you have been studying in different countries and even teaching in different countries and different universities. So what do you suggest how Pakistani universities can attract or the lure the international students, and what would be the impact of international students if we have, or if we be able to cater them? What is your opinion on that, sir?
That is a very challenging question. Like if you ask me, will international student be willing to come over here? I mean, the answer, you know it and I know it. The reason is the general country image. Otherwise, this is not the real situation what our image is being portrayed, you know, to be honest with you. There are a lot more good universities, there are opportunities, there are a lot more sightseeing, you name it. We have a beautiful northern areas, Gilgit and Skardu, and beautiful drives and everything we have it. But the only problem is like the image that has been tarnished. First and foremost, like, I mean, we have to rebuild our image, you know. That is very crucial. Like international student is always blessing. Anybody come, like, I mean, over here, they go back as like, I am a graduate of US. Like, I mean, I share with you, like, I mean, my I and my wife, we were working at Jefferson Medical College in Philadelphia. Last week, my daughter got, like, I mean, she got a match in the residency program. She will be pursuing her residency to get her this MD, you know. And this was so fascination for me. Oh my God. I mean, I was more happy than her. Like, I mean, this is the thing, like, I mean, we become, like, I mean, I am always ambassador of the university from where I graduated.
Yes.
And of course, this is indirectly helping the place from the country over there. Like if you talk about over, this is helping the US. The same over here. Like if the students start coming over here, they go back, they will be helping reciprocally to Pakistan. So this opportunity need to be tapped on. Higher Education Commission should work. but most importantly, government has to work, and overall, we all have to work to make our image as the best one.
Sir, you have been in United Arab Emirates as well, and its different states, I must say. So, how do you think that what Pakistan or Pakistani universities and the same sector over there can collaborate? What we can learn from them and what they can learn from us?
Well, I serve American University of Ras Al Khaimah for almost 3 years. Uh, I mean, I will definitely appreciate their education system. That is a very well organized, very meticulous, like over here, teacher assessment, student assessment, all these, they are so fascinating. And that is the reason, they are like, they have a program also called Emiratization, in which, like, they are developing their own national, they can come up, they can lead the country in that way. So they have a pride of their country. So now coming back to, like, how Pakistan can get benefited from there. To be honest, we missed the boat. Like, I think we would have entered into UAE market much earlier. But anyway, always, like, it's a good to start somewhere. I know there are a couple of universities, they have their campuses over there. We have a good medicine program, we have a good technology programs. So I think there should be initial support from the Higher Education Commission as well as from the government to establish setup over there, because UAE is a Muslim country. You go over there, there are a lot more universities from India. They are flourishing in a great way over there. So, if we go over there, we will have a better, what we can say, a welcoming attitude from the UAE government. But we have to make ourselves ready for that one, that we will align our educational system according to their priorities. They have a very good, CEA, Council of Academic Accreditation System. So better, instead of course, we can go over there and start a degree which is a HEC recognized, but I will look into this one that should be CEA recognized, because that degree should be at par with the any other UAE university over there. So that is the only, what I can say, great hope or great way like we can work over there. Yeah.
CA accreditation or qualification is recognized globally as well.
Oh, of course, if you talk about global recognition, that is a bit different thing, okay? But of course, UAE system is the best one. Yeah. Yeah.
So, what do you think that what we have learned from the 2 days and that is the conference that was held for 2 days event? That what vice chancellors or the audience have learned from this conference or by interacting each other and learning different sessions, and what would you like to suggest for the future as well?
Of course, this was a fascinating event, like almost more than 200 universities being represented over here, their vice chancellor, and of course, Higher Education Commission deserve a big appreciation that this thing happened after a long time, because due to COVID, all the meetings were online, and that started and things were moving in this side. So this was first face-to-face interaction. Overall, it was great. Of course, the Higher Education Commission is going through, lot more challenges also due to all these, changes that has been happened globally as well as inside Pakistan. They shared what their expectations are from the universities. Of course, they want, different programs should be made very good, market oriented, whatsoever is being required, by the employer. So we have to align our program as per their priorities. Internationalization, that was another thing being discussed. Quality, that was the topic. Everybody was sharing their topics, and of course, the most impressive was like different session which they had it, short group meeting yesterday, and then the people presented whatsoever, like, I mean, everybody is thinking about that one. But one thing that I see a big miss over here, that Higher Education Commission should hold a specialized conference on that one. We might know now Chat GPT is revolutionizing the world. So we need to have a, like, I mean, generative artificial intelligence, like, I mean, whatsoever you and I are speaking, if you want to be in a video format and without being recorded in the camera, so that could be artificial intelligence can do that one. Now things have become so good. So I think, I mean, those are big challenges being faced by the teachers, by the student, by the education system. HEC should have to work on that one. That what will be the future? Like, I mean, it's just like, I mean, Chat GPT is making people cognitively, like, I mean, suppressed. You don't have to think too much. You just go on the computer and that will be telling you everything over there. Having said that, so we have to pay attention to the, like, I mean, traditional skills. Of course, like, I mean, these modern technology, everything. So I mean, being from the skill university, so I saw, because we have almost, I think, 3 million student under the umbrella of Higher Education Commission of Pakistan. But in Pakistan, we are having almost 26 million people who are out of school. They are in the age of 6 to 16. So that is the big territory that my university is envisioning, and other universities should get involved with this one. This youth, if we don't train them after 5 or 10 years, they will be, like, I mean, a problem for the country, because they won't be getting job, they won't be having a proper, I mean, they will be, of course, they have to make their living. How they will do it? So anybody can, like, I mean, misuse them or do anything to that one. So that is a very important thing that we have to look into this one, like how we can start a short skill program. And of course, the market, like if we look into this one, we have a this Middle East market, we have a international market, so these people can go over there. And HEC have to think about those people also. If the like, I mean, the basic education system is not holding their hands, like, I mean, so I think we are the people. I mean, even I go up to that level. Let's close all the university for 3 months. Should be having a vacation, and should start a short scale program. These 26 million are our clientele. We train them, and once they get some skill, they can go anywhere in the world and they can contribute over there.
That's a good idea. Anything else, Raksha, that you would like to say that we have missed in our interview?
No, I think you asked me a lot more question. Thank you very much. I'm so glad to be with you. After a long time, I met with
Actually,
you.
yes,
So I mean, you have been always very helpful, and I say best wishes for your channel as well as for your team. Thank you very much.
thank you very
Enjoy
much,
your
sir.
stay in Pakistan.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.